Konnichiwa everybody, we've got some more Sumo cards. If you turned into my last video, you saw 1940s and 50s Sumo bromide and Menko in cards. So the BP and BB series, this looks like it might be some more of those. Look at that, here in a bag, looks like that's exactly what it is. Nice. All right, we've got a whole nother stack of BP and BB series Sumo, Menko, Sumo bromide, and Sumo cards. All right, so let's dive in. Yep, we've seen that set before. If you remember the last video, a lot of these same ones from the last video. Kuni Nobori, that's probably early 50s. Look at that nice bromide, BP series bromide. Definitely have more to that set. There you go. Look at how crudely they were made too. Really kind of crude, thin paper. These were certainly meant to be collected and not played with. These. So they were made pretty cheaply, and if you think about it, you know, post-war, early 50s, the economy in Japan was pretty rough, and so they were trying to do anything as cheaply as they could, and so that's why you got some of this lower quality sets here. Look at that! Look at that! You can see the silver tarnishing actually on this this bromide. You can see that there. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's kind of a neat one. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. It's got the 3 Yokozuna, Chunoyama, Azuma Fuji, and Kagami Sato. So talking early 50s, probably 53 for that one. Look at that. Yeah. Let's see, Fuji Azuma? Azuma Fuji maybe? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm reading it backwards. Azuma Fuji. Tochinishiki, before he was a Yokozuna. Otachi, look at that. Kuni Nobori. Nice. Hagaroyama, Yokozuna from the late 40s, early 50s. Holy cow. Yoshiyama, look at that quality. Tochinishiki. Good news is we're going to have some doubles here. Matsunobori, this was made by the Fuji company. I think I mentioned that last video. They always leave this white bar at the bottom. Nayaro Iwa. Any winners here? Who's that? Dewa Nishiki, it looks like. Alright, I can't remember that one, but it's got this matte finish on that, but you can still see the images tarnishing there. Ooh, look at that. Looks like the ink from the previous one kind of dried on the back of that. Chinoyama, Yotachi, Wakaseyama. Look at that, another outdoor one. If you remember last video, we had a video of it outdoor. Man, look at that rikishi there on the ground. I got a couple of these. These are hard to read. I know I've cataloged that set before, I think. Let's see. Maedayama, I think so. Yoshiyama, maybe Mitsuneyama, Kuni Nobori. There you go. There's kind of a cool one at Target. I think I've gotten that one cataloged too. Again, this is what it'd been like to collect in the 1940s and 1950s. You buy these in tabo packs, you pull them from the ceiling, they come in packs, newspaper packs, you pull one, maybe 2 in each pack. Some of these have winter stamps like that. You can get a free pull. Yoshisegawa, I think that is. There's my Fuji. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Ooh, man, I'm drawing a blank. This is before he was Yokozuna. I'll remember it later. There you go. Yeah, Chinoyama. I've seen some doubles here now, but nice BP series, Yoshidagawa. Yeah, Nayaro Iwa. Masugigawa, something like that. Wakasegawa. Kagami Sato. Wakasegawa. Kushunishiki, something like that. Look at that. Easily from similar sets. Here's a BP. Nice. Mitsuneyama. Look at how skinny these guys were back in 1940s and 1950s. Didn't need to be strong back then, or not strong, didn't need to be huge back then. And certainly post-war era, a little hard on the diet. There you go. Some BP series. Kushunishiki, I think. Dewa Minato. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Azuma Fuji. Yokozuna, like I said, turned pro wrestler. Tatsuyama, maybe? Not sure who that is, can't read it. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Haji Ayama. Now this is Fuji. Chinoyama, look at that. Nice photograph there. So BP series. Kagami Sato Dohyo Yiri. Wow. Very, very cool. Huh. Random one in here. Some sort of TV show. There you go. Down off to the side. Kuni Nobori, there you go, and Haguro Yama, Yokozuna. So the good news is, looks like there's going to be some doubles, new sets, and we're going to go ahead and offer some of the doubles and sets up for sale at some point. So keep an eye out for that on eBay. But appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you had a fun little walk down memory lane or history lane about what it would be like to collect sumo cards in the 1940s and 1950s. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great one. Sayonara. Bye.